Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Thursdays today. The topic that we're going to handle today is how do I handle criticism? Someone has asked me, I'm getting a lot of criticism. How do I deal with that? Do I meet it head on? Do I just be quiet about it? What do I do? Well, let me say first of all that I learned a long time ago from some very wise people that anytime you get criticism, number one, you need to evaluate that criticism. Is there any truth in it? And if there is, then do something to make a change if there's truth in it. If there's not truth in it, then you just toss it aside. But other than that, let's talk about some principles, some biblical principles of criticism. Number one, no one has the right to judge you. No one has the right to judge you. The Bible says that God is the only one who can judge the intents and purposes of our heart. So no one has the right to judge you. Someone had said to me just this past week, Ronnie, when somebody criticizes you, unless they've walked in your shoes, then you owe them this much explanation for the decision that you have made. Because the fact is, until someone has walked in your shoes and understands the life that you live and understands the intent of your heart and the things that go into the decisions that you make, you have absolutely no right to judge you. So first off, we evaluate to see if there's anything to it. Second of all, we don't judge. Third of all, only give advice when someone asks for your advice. So many times, being a pastor, I get lots of advice, on the way I dress, criticism. People don't like the fact that I wear blue jeans to preach in, or some don't like the fact that I wear a suit occasionally to preach in. So I get criticized for that. But unless someone asks for your advice, no matter what it is, don't give it. If I'm talking to you and I'm sharing my heart, I learned this from my wife, by the way, is sometimes I just want you to listen. I don't want your advice. But if I ask for your advice, then you have all right to tell me exactly what's on your mind. So let's don't give people our advice when they don't ask for it, because it just tends to make people angry. And it might keep them from coming back and sharing more with us. But then, last of all, take Jesus' example. In Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 7, there was a prophecy about Jesus. It says he was oppressed and treated harshly, yet he never said a word. He was led like a lamb to slaughter, as a sheep is silent before its shearers. He did not open his mouth. Jesus was accused of many things, being a liar, being a traitor, being someone who hung out with sinners, and he was guilty of that. But he was accused of many things and criticized harshly for many things. But even when they took him to the cross, the Bible says that Jesus didn't say a word. Folks, truth stands for itself. Someone criticizes you, evaluate it. Don't be a judge of others. If there's a change that you can make it. If not, then cast it aside and don't worry about other people's criticism. Nobody has the right to criticize or judge us until they walked in our shoes. Hope that helps. Hope you have an awesome week. Have a blessed day.